Oh, and we are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Johannes, and I'm introducing the session today. And I can see some of you are online. I can see Monica. Welcome, welcome. If you can, everyone, if you can turn on your cameras, please do so. I can see who's here. Reka, welcome. So happy to see you here. And we have others here as well. Some are still coming in. Welcome, welcome, and welcome back. This is our weekly complimentary evening called Wednesday Tao Transformation, where we'll do some of the practices and also learn some of the teachings of Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha, who has written this book called The Power of Soul. And that's become a New York Times bestseller amongst some of the others of the 25 plus books that Master Sha has written. And one of the most important teachings in this book is that everyone has a soul, and we can heal using the soul. And tonight we have a special guest here, Lavina, who is a certified soul teacher and also certified Tao communicator in Master Sha's system, in addition to being a Tao hands practitioner. And she's a very passionate teacher, so we're going to learn a little bit more about the power of the greatest love, and we'll do some practices together. I've heard today it's going to be quite a bit practice focused, which is fantastic. I love to practice so that we can really transform further together in the field, because remember, all of us together are also creating a field. So the more of us are here, the more powerful each individual practice for us. Okay, I can see David is here. Welcome. Welcome everyone else as well. Happy to see you all here. In addition to that, Lavina has also some other background, because she's an NLP practitioner and a Reiki master as well. So we're very happy to have her here today. If you have any questions throughout the session, please put a message in the chat, and also put a message there and say hi to Lavina, because we are going to bring her on now. So welcome, take a deep breath in, and let's welcome Lavina.
Hello, welcome everybody. Lovely to see you all here. Hello. Welcome David, welcome Monica, welcome Reka, Anand, some of you, Sunita, Chetan, Daksha, welcome Laureen, welcome Ginte, hello Shanil, welcome Rama, Deepika, Ranjan, Dina, Jay, Jitinder. So happy that you could all make it today. Lovely to see you. So today we are talking about the power of the greatest love and how we can use that to overcome any difficulties, any challenges. So I think most of you, is there anyone who's new here? I think I know all of you. Yeah, if you are new, please put your hand up. You can use your virtual hand, your golden hand. So I know if there's anything I need to explain a little extra. No, I think you've all been here before. Okay, so love, let's talk about that. What does that mean? What does that feel like to us in our body? What are expressions of love? Please do feel free to put it into the chat. I'd like to hear, because each of us has a different experience, a different understanding, a different feeling. And when we share, when we talk about it, you get into a deeper feeling. Yeah, you can see it it's like seeing an object, a multidimensional object from different sides. And you can learn to express and understand each other better. So I'll start. For me, love is appreciation. It's very deeply, it's for me connected to gratitude. When I feel love for a person or for a situation or for a thing, I feel incredibly grateful. I feel abundant. So I could be walking outside, looking at the sky or the whatever is going on, or a puppy or a baby or something, and I'll feel grateful. I feel full and expansive. Thank you. So Reka says selflessness. Lovely. Thank you. Yes. So that is definitely a time when we do feel love, and we can connect with other people. Anyone else? We'd love to hear. I'd love to hear, certainly. How do you define it? Or maybe even, when do you realize you're in that expression, you're in that sense of love, that connection? Is something happening? Is it external? Is it internal? Erika said chemistry. Yes, that is the kind of love. And it's also actually, when we feel love, there's actually a biochemical, our biochemistry changes. Okay, so Chanel has said self-love. Lovely, yes. So Chanel, when you feel self-love or when you're growing your self-love, sorry, I don't mean to be picking on you, just asking, how do you train it or how do you enhance that quality of self-love? Do you have a practice or something that you do? Is it something maybe you say to yourself? Because love can also be defined as oneness. There's people who I know who are very, very loving. Thank you. So Anand says, safe to be myself. Wow, yes. Yeah. When you're around. So Anand, would you mind unmuting and just expressing can you further speak a bit more about that? Okay, thank you. Chanel says grounding and breathing usually. And
yeah, sure. I can share what I mean by that. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Anil. Anand, sorry. Can you please put your video on so we can put you on? Thank you.
Hiya. Yeah. So I guess you asked the question like, how do you put words in? How do you put love into words, essentially, or like, what do you feel? What do you experience? So I wrote there, feeling safe to be myself. By that I mean, like, if I'm feeling loved, then anything I do essentially is essentially all okay. Like I just feel like not being judged, appreciated, felt cared for, felt safe. But I think that the being myself is like the best indication for me to feel like I'm in love and I am okay with myself, sort of thing. Yeah, there's this kind of being our true self, being our true nature, not worried about what others think, and free to express, free to be who we are, what we want to be, that kind of thing. Because otherwise, like the opposite of that feeling is like feeling insecure or feeling being something that you're not, and more for the purpose of perhaps pleasing or fitting in or yeah, helping someone else almost feel more safer, really, rather than for yourself. And mainly also like not being hard on yourself, being in more self-love. Like, it's hard to say, really. Like, I feel almost like as long as we're doing the opposites of the negative then that naturally leads to like a more loving state and a more loving experience, by not being hard on ourselves, and by not even passing judgment. So doing the opposite to love to others, then we experience more love as well.
So, okay, that's beautiful. Can I just ask you for one little thing that I heard you say?
Sure.
Or maybe I heard you. You said you feel or you don't feel so much love when you're trying to make other people feel comfortable. So you're closing off yourself so you think they will feel better. I'm understood
It's
you.
yeah. So what I mean by, again, being free to be yourself, I mean that by if you're kind of holding yourself back, or you're suppressing yourself, or you're just basically not being totally truthful, I'd say.
Right.
That's what I kind of mean. But in the intention to, because you might be worried what other people think if you were to be your full self, and then being something else or someone you're not. It could be very small, but it could also be very extreme as well. And then you feel more suppressed and more limited or restricted, and mainly that's coming from a place of maybe being scared or being in fear, or opposite feelings of being loved.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. That's really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
So those are some very interesting points. Can you please have gallery view? Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to read. Sorry. Thank you, Anand. You brought up some really great points. And Shanil has also said the way that he does, or he comes into a sense of self-love, is grounding and breathing. Lovely. And he uses Da'ai in all aspects. Yes. Master Shah says Da'ai melts all blockages. So from those two, from what we've discussed so far, being in a space of love is being connected and being open, being truly embodying all of your qualities, embodying also your connection to divine, to understand that you are born from a space of God, from a space of love. So we can't really be anything else. It's our own mental, it's our own thoughts, our own limitations, wherever they've come from, that makes us not understand this, that cuts off that flow. And yes, we can feel scared. Maybe it's from fear, maybe it's from anger. It could be any emotion, right? That'll cut us off from that feeling of expansion, the feeling of connection. Certainly fear is one, anger, worry. You're worried about what someone else is thinking, so you can't be who you are fully. So how do we go into our hearts? How do we further connect? As Shanila said, grounding, and we will be doing some work on the lower dantian shortly, and breathing, meditating, because that helps us to just come fully into ourselves, be present, to be able to hear, to feel what our real thoughts are. What is the thought behind the emotion? So we're going to do a few practices today. We will be tracing Da'ai. I think everyone here has traced before. You know how to trace, and you know what Dao calligraphy is as well. So let's do some grounding. We're just going to start with some breathing. You can close your eyes. You can place one hand on one hand on the heart, one hand on the lower abdomen, and feel. Feel the breath going in through the nose, and let it gently leave through the mouth. Feeling any spaces of tightness, tiredness, anything else, just simply melting away. And again, breathe. Breathing in, appreciating the air that comes into your lungs. What a gift. And let the air gently leave through the mouth. Allow your body to adjust as it needs to. You can roll your shoulders back, let them drop down. Noticing, excuse me, noticing any areas of tension, of tightness. And just send it love. Allow it to be. And for one more minute, we're just going to enjoy the stillness. Continue to breathe. And placing a big smile on your face and a smile in your heart, you can open our eyes and come back to the room. We say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. That's a very yin way to come back to center, to come back to yourself. A moment of quiet. Okay? So, I wanted today to be a very practical session, so that we can do practice together, as we have quite a few of us together today. So it enhances our field. And we will be doing, I think some of you are Dao Hands practitioners, yes? If you're not a Dao Hands practitioner, no worries. We're going to be working with you as well. So what we just did, the breathing is very yin. And we can also do a yang practice. Okay, so that is out loud. We can chant, you can tap on your body as well. So let's do the yang practice. If you would, you can stand up, move around, feel your body. Do you want to move? Do your hands want to dance around? Maybe you want to jump. It's actually really good for you. Gets the blood flowing, gets the lymph flowing. It's brilliant. You can bounce gently. That's wonderful for your whole body. Okay? So we will chant Da-I this is only going to be a few minutes, okay? Chanting out loud. And you can tap on your body. Does a part of your body feel stiff, feel a bit stuck? Any pain? This is great for pain as well, okay? So we're going to chant Da-I. And just find where do you want to tap? This is called soul tapping. So we ask our soul. So we'll do the invocation as well, okay? So dear, the soul of my hands, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And you can also turn on all of our divine and Tao light treasures if you have them. So dear, the soul of my hands, please find any area on my body that would like to release tension, that would like to experience more flow. I'm so grateful. Please tap on this area. Please bring love, attention, grace. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear, the soul of my body, I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. You have the power to experience harmony, peace, joy. Please do a good job. Thank you. And then we'll also address the soul of Da-I. Dear, the soul of Da-I, the greatest love. You have the power to fill our bodies, to fill our minds, to fill our souls with light, with love, with joy, with the true experience of being here in a human body, alive. as we chant, please turn up the volume on love, on appreciation, on gratitude. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, if you want to invite a particular saint or a Buddha that you feel connected to, they're always here with us, they're always present. It's us that needs to make that connection. So please invite them in to this practice. Okay, so he's chanting Da'ai. If you know the tune, you can just say Da'ai or you can chant with us, okay? So let's begin. Deep breath into the lower abdomen. So we're doing some belly breaths. And then we chant. Okay. Da'ai, Da'ai. Da'ai, Da'ai. Da'ai, Da'ai. Da'ai, Da'ai. Da'ai. Aida, da Aida, da Aida, da Aida, I, da I, da I, da I die, 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 I die. I'm going to do it in English as well. I'm going to tap on the back of my neck. Greatest love, 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 greatest love. I'd like for you please to tap on your lower abdomen. So we're going to bring our attention, our energy to the lower abdomen, filling it with light as we chant greatest love. So we're going to do the yang practice again, chanting out loud, just tapping gently. You can also use the yin yang hand position and gently tap on your lower abdomen. So we're strengthening this power center, the lower dantian. Greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 We're going to go back for a moment to doing the yin practice, so please chant silently. Keep tapping on the lower dantian, feeling it expanding, growing with love and light. Okay. So now just placing your hands gently on your lower abdomen. Just feel. Do you notice any difference in your body? Any tingling? Any change of temperature or pressure? Okay. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Please share if did you notice any difference. It was a very simple practice, but even this tapping on the lower dantian, we can of course, we can use the say hello technique for our lower dantian, but even this chanting da'ai can help to boost the lower dantian. We of course have the other chants, which is hey or Jo, and we tap on the lower dantian to bring the energy to here to boost our grounding. And as Chanel had said, grounding and breathing helps to release all of those. It helps bring us into ourselves, yeah? If you're feeling a little bit emotional, doing a practice like this can help to bring you back to center and back to a space of love. So would anyone like to share before we go on to our next practice, or any questions that have arisen? You can just unmute. You can unmute yourselves, or you can put it into the chat. No? Okay. So next up, we are going to be using 5 of the 6 power techniques as we trace the Da'ai calligraphy. So Rekha is shed, very relaxed and almost in a meditative state. Wonderful. Gerd says, thank you. A lot of fatigue came out. I'm very calm now. Wonderful. Okay, great. So we are going to shortly move into tracing the Da'ai calligraphy that we have behind me. Just before that, I wanted to make you all aware. I think you probably know, but Da'ai is the book. This book is amazing. If you've ever read it, it's got lots of practices. It's of course got the Da'ai calligraphy in here as well. and you can trace from the book. The practices in here are there's very specific ones that you can do, and it explains about how to self-heal anger, depression, anxiety, and enrich and bring abundance to finances. Isn't that interesting? So highly recommend this book. You can get it from the center or from Amazon. And of course, if you want to trace at home, we have the die cards as well. These are wonderful to trace to enhance your practice at home. So we're going to do the 6 power. Well, there's generally 6 power techniques. One of them is breathing, and there's a very specific breathing technique that Master Shah uses. But generally, one of the power techniques is deep breathing. So don't hold your breath, which is what a lot of people sometimes do. I know some people who will hold their breath as they trace. Continue to breathe. If you notice an emotion or thought coming up and you start to hold your breath, it's really useful. Continue to breathe. Force yourself to breathe. And deep breaths in and out, okay? Some of the other power techniques are soul power, which is saying hello, which is basically the invocation, which we will be doing shortly. And we have mind power, so where you place your mind, what you think about, you bring about. Where you place your mind is where you receive healing. So when we trace, we're going to be focusing on the heart, okay? So we're seeing a big ball of gold and light radiating in our heart as we trace the die calligraphy. And even if you think, oh, I'm just making this up, this is just my imagination, it still works. If you don't see or feel anything, it still works, okay? So just have the intention of having this beautiful golden ball of light radiating and shining. Okay, and then we have, sorry, I'm just checking something. My apologies. We have body power, where we hold our hands, or we place our hands, is where we receive the healing. So that's why sometimes we do our hands, one on the heart, one on the lower abdomen, or if we're doing another practice, the chi channel, we use our hands to guide the energy, to help us visualize. So where you place your hands is where you receive the healing. When we trace, in a moment, you can put your 5 fingers together. This is a mudra, and that is a representation of the 5 elements of the body joining as one as we trace the line of the calligraphy. Or you can also stand up and trace from your dhan, meaning you're imagining you're holding a golden ball of light just in front of your abdomen, and you're drawing with that ball of light. So you're still tracing the line of the calligraphy, and that way you're moving your body, you're getting the endorphins flowing to a certain extent. You're connecting, you're using your whole body, inviting that light into every cell of your body to fill. Okay? So you can choose whichever one you wanted, whichever technique you would like to use. And we've just used sound power. We've been chanting. When we trace, we're going to listen to Master Shah chanting the greatest love. Okay? And of course, there's calligraphy power. There's so much light in these calligraphies. There's so much connection, love, light, all the 10 dark qualities is infused into each calligraphy. So let's do that, okay? Before we start, does anyone have any questions or anything that they wanted to say, any feedback, anything? Okay, so we're going to make a request. What is it that you would like healing for? It could just be simply for your heart. You want to open your heart more. You want to feel love more often. You want to be in the frequency of love. You know, we say that love melts all blockages. It is true, actually. If you've ever, as an example, if you've ever been irritated or angry with someone, and then you could switch into the frequency, into the energy of love, however that may have transpired. Maybe it's tracing, maybe it's doing a forgiveness practice. But when you switch, it's like you can understand them better. You can see them, see where they're coming from. You can see their fear, which gives you more compassion toward them, helps you to understand them better. Or sometimes, when you're in the space of love, you can see your own emotions, see your own blockages, which can bring about self-compassion. Okay, so if you have thought of the thing that you want to work with, it could be physical pain in the body, and you can trace star I for that to help relieve it. If that's the case, please give it a value from 0 to 10, 0 being very, very mild, 10 being very high pain or discomfort. It could be some other situation that you want to bring about love. It could also be to enhance self-love, okay? So we're going to do the invocation and then we're tracing. So if you are, please sit up straight, or you can even do the standing. If you're a Tao Hands practitioner, please turn on your Tao Hands to bless yourself. You don't have to, you can do a blessing for yourself. You can also just activate your Tao Hands and ask it to bless you. If you're not a Tao Hands practitioner, no worries. Just go into the space of your heart. Ask for what you really want. Ask to be present. Call back all of your energy to now, to this practice, okay? And of course, we're going to ask for a blessing from the calligraphy as well. Okay, so sitting up straight in your chair, or if you're standing, that's fine as well. Feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart, so this gives you some stability. And you want to leave a little space between yourself and the back of the chair, as this helps the energy to flow up and down the spine. Spine is upright, shoulders roll back. Bring the chest out a little bit, okay? And you should feel comfortable, relaxed posture, tucking your chin in a little bit. Imagining there's a golden thread being pulled from the very crown of your head, and it helps all of your vertebrae stack in perfect alignment. Relaxed, comfortable. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes, placing one hand on the abdomen, one hand on the heart, and again connect. Feel your body, feel your breath. Okay. And please repeat after me. Dear Tao, dear Divine, dear Source, dear all the planets, stars, galaxies, universes, dear our spiritual fathers and mothers, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please come. Please be with us in this practice. Please raise our vibration to experience love and all of the tender qualities. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear the soul of Da'ai, the Tao calligraphy, we love you, honor you, and we appreciate you. Please offer us, first you're going to say my name. So my name is, and then repeat your name 3 times. So my name is Lavina Carrasco, Lavina Carrasco, Lavina Carrasco. And I humbly ask a blessing for, and then name your request. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear all the souls connected to my request, whom me or my ancestors have created any negative information with, have hurt or harmed in any lifetime. I sincerely and deeply apologize, and I ask for your forgiveness for myself and my ancestors and descendants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I unconditionally forgive all the souls who have hurt or harmed me or my ancestors in any lifetime. I let it go. You owe us no karmic debt. You are free. And I also release myself from this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear my own divine soul, I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. I am so grateful for the experience of life, for the experience of Tao. I am grateful for all that I have. I am grateful for all that I do not have. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, so now we're going to trace the Da'ai calligraphy. So we're just going to follow the line up and down. I think all of you know how to do this. I'm just going to run through in case I missed someone who's new. So literally just following the line of the calligraphy like this. And as I said, we can do it with our 5 fingers placed together or with our lower dantian. So the ball of light, we're just holding it in front of us and we're going to move along with the calligraphy, okay? So Sunil, please play the music. So remember, we're seeing a ball of light in our heart. As you look at the calligraphy, just notice it. Notice the light, the dark. This is a perfect balance of yin and yang. And when the yin and yang energies are balanced, they bring harmony, they bring peace, love, all the beautiful qualities. As we trace the calligraphy, we absorb this. So we bring that balance, we bring that light into ourselves, into every cell. So remember, continue to breathe and just trace up and down. Breathe.
条件爱，荣华灾难，心情生命，大爱，无条件爱，荣华灾难，心情生命，大爱，无条件爱，荣华灾难，心情生命。Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul. Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul. Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul. Hey, hoy ya ya ee ya yo ya. Hey ya ee ya yo ya. Hey ya ya ee ya ya hoy. Hey ya ya yo. Hey ya ya yo. Hey ya yo.
Okay, this is the last time of tracing.
Yo ya ee ya yo ya hey ya yo hey ya yo ya hey yo ya hey ya yo hey ya yo.
So come to the end of the calligraphy, and then you're just going to put your hands up to face the calligraphy and receive us blessings. Offer your full love, your full heart. How. Thank you. Love you. Oh, thank you. Gong song. Okay, so that has been our practice for today. If you have any, first of all, any questions that anything that came up during that practice that you would like to share or would like to talk about, please do unmute, come online. You can also put it into the chat if you would like to. How do you feel? Were there any emotions that arose? How do you feel about love? How does your heart feel? Tracing and chanting is very powerful. Thank you. Okay, so Rekha says she feels at peace. Wonderful. Thank you. There's other things as well that you can do to open to the space of gratitude and of to go deeper into this quality of love. I find journaling is very useful. And another one is actually physically opening your body, so you can roll your shoulders back, push your chest out, and you can, like, doing push-ups against a wall is also very good. Why is that? If you notice, if you're feeling threatened or if you're feeling shy, what do we do physically? Think about it. Just hold your body in a way that you would do if you were feeling shy or you didn't want to be seen, not feeling fully full of light, full of yourself. You do this, still feel hunch in a little bit. You might not notice it, but your shoulders cave in. You push, you cover your heart to a certain degree, you hide. So opening up, physically opening your body. Even if you have to stand there in a power pose for 2 minutes, hands on hips, chest out, head up to the sky. It helps you feel more confident, more full of yourself, so you can meet the day and be full, be a bigger expression of love. So thank you. So Monica says, I feel peaceful too. Thank you. Thank you, Lavina, for this beautiful practice. Lovely. So happy to serve. And Gerd says, thank you. I'm very calm and peaceful at the moment. My heart opened more and I feel transformation and a warm energy in my request area. Wonderful. So happy for you, Gerd. Thank you. Laureen says, thank you, Lavina. Peaceful practice with love. Wonderful. And Harsha, Harsha's here in the studio. Harsha says, thank you, Lavina, for the amazing session. All right, thank you, Harsha. Okay. And Dina says, thank you. Okay, wonderful. I'm so happy you could all join me today. I'm so grateful that we had this field to practice with. So that brings us to the end of our session. Please do join us next week. I think Mayur, I don't know if Mayur will be here. Oh, Harsha is going to be here. Wonderful. Excellent. Harsha is an absolute dynamo. You'll love her sessions. Just in case, I just wanted to give you a heads up, if you haven't heard already, on the 12th of December, we're having a little get-together for Christmas. They're always wonderful. They're cozy, and you get to speak to loads of people. We're going to be doing some chanting. It's going to be a really beautiful session. So 12th of December, mark your calendars. It is in person. Please do come. There will be a registration link going out at some point. I don't know when. I don't think we have it right now, but just so that you're aware of it, yeah? So thank you. And Rama says, thank you for a great session. Wonderful. Thank you all. So grateful that you could join us. Please do come back, and we will see you next week. Have a wonderful week ahead. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.